Some of our colleagues already had to race off to try and reach the border and tried to make the flights that they were doing and all of those other things. So may I ask Dominica to come and do some convergence with hosts? Dominica, are you going to do the convergence with hosts?
Okay, is this working? Yeah. I was hosting the room with how to engage citizens with Europe by working and creating. And one sentence would be that we should not only work with giving information and spreading knowledge, but also learning by doing, by working together, creating things with our stakeholders.
Great, thank you. Next host, please announce the session.
One phrase. I'm not the host, I am hosting instead of Teresa who had to go. So one quick sentence. PowerPoint is out. We have to go on to look at further interesting and exciting technical ways of presenting. And it should be really smart, simplified, and visual. That's the future.
Thank you. Next host, please. Just put up your hands so that we know where you are, and then the mic will come to you.
Very well. So many people want to type me.
So, key insights. Intranet, very old-fashioned, not efficient, insufficient information. Second, various background of host organizations causes difficulties in co-founding process. Third, how to secure a funding of international related ethics activities. Any next steps? First, ask the European Commission to reform the ERIC intranet in order to get more specific information on various ethics, host organizations, etc. Second, ask the representations of the European Commission to put into the next year's budget the funding of internal cooperation of ethics network, such as legal study visits to specific countries, ethics, and legal cooperation projects. And third, stay in contact about additional funding opportunities. Any inspiration for the next year? Stay connected for a better cooperation within the network.
Great, let's stay connected. Okay, thank you. Can we have really one sentence? And it doesn't have to be two hands up, it's not just in front. Okay, so we go first there and then back to you, sir.
Okay, we have got regional cooperation through the one nation. Very important is to find the same base, same things, maybe some same things in our tradition, history, languages. Then very important is engaging partners, all partners. And I think a very big opportunity is to motivate from global project, I mean global by European Union, then selected the regional potential and the regional needs.
Great. Okay, I have just one hand up in front of me, sir. So this is mic number 7. Can I have number 7?
Hello. Okay. We talked about how youths could support social entrepreneurship, and the key findings were that social entrepreneurship was on the rise, but there was little known about it. But it was something of particular importance and appropriateness for our customers. So we thought, we thought that more training was needed about social entrepreneurship for leading personnel, maybe a communications forum for sharing best practices, and funding and collaboration opportunities.
Excellent, thank you. So one here.
Hello, we were hosting a session with the obstacles working with rural areas, and one of the easiest solutions is to find partners to cooperate with and to be very innovative and creative to find people outside big cities.
Great. Okay, somebody else, or is that all from our hosts? 1, 2, 3, sold. No more hosts to speak. Thank you very much. So Marianne would like to propose something on top of that, which will be also short, brief, and sweet.
So just a little convergence about your experience for the entire AGM. And we are sitting in 4 sections. So I want to ask people in this section, will you please think about, have you had any insights, what we might call aha, happening during this meeting? Could you think about, is there something you learned, something you heard, something that really intrigues you, that you would like to report back to everybody else? So on behalf of all of us, your insights, your aha, your kewa, whatever it is, that's what it is. So I want to ask for 2 or 3 people from this section just to report back to us about aha or insight. This team here, what actions are you going to take as a result of being here? So have any of you got an action you're going to go away with now because of what you've heard or the people you've met or you're working on your plan for next year? So what is your action that you're taking away? So 2 or 3 people from this section, what's your action? Because all of us have actions, but for you to just represent all of us, what's your action you're taking away? And for this section, this is the feeling section. So what is your sense or your feeling of us as a network, as a team, as a group really working on behalf of the citizens of Europe? What is your sense or your feeling of us in this time that we've been together? Could 2 or 3 of you report back on your feeling or your sense of us as a team, as a network, as people in agency for the citizens of Europe? So 2 or 3. And this team here, finally, the passion team. You look like the passion team. Actually, I saw the Belgians in the back row. They actually look like the passion dancing team before. Okay, so the passion team. What has anything made you more passionate about the work you're going to do? Or what's your passion that you're walking away with from this stage? Maybe you've heard from colleagues who have inspired you. Maybe you've heard something about, oh, I could do that. Or you've seen something one of the other edicts has offered, you think, that's a good idea, I'm going to steal it and use it at home. So as you're walking away, what's your passion about the work that you're doing? So asking to hear from 2 or 3 of you about passion. So you have that, we're going to hear a few insights or ahas. We're going to get a sense for some action we're going to take. We're going to hear about what the sense or feeling is of us and what are we passionate about. This is our feedback from the entire AGM, our convergence of the work we've been doing. So you guys, I'm about ready to head to you over there. This is the time either people go or they go like this. So I'm just going to look at this group over here. Would there be somebody who'd be willing to speak of an insight or an aha you had during the time we were together in the AGM?
C'est ma 3e AGM et j'ai la naïveté de croire que cette année on a été un peu mieux écoutés et plus entendus. Et la deuxième chose, c'est que je me rends compte que la culture et la scolarité, ce sont des choses qui n'apparaissent pas toujours dans les priorités, mais quand je parle avec des autres centres en direct page ou dans l'Europe, ça reste une priorité, la culture et l'enseignement. Voilà.
They've been stewing on the passion now, waiting for us to come over here. So, yes?
In terms of passion, let me tell you something. Europe is a big house with lots of windows. Throughout the sun is coming, and let's work together. Thank you.
Son logo.
We have the passion to organize, or hopefully to host the next AGM in our country.
Oh, my country!
Well, I'm passionate about cooking and about building networks, and I think there are many similitudes between the two, because you have to put in to build a network, a bit of salt, a bit of pepper, a bit of knowledge, a bit of skills, abilities, and a lot of passion and to enjoy the final product, and also to enjoy to give away this product.
Bravo, Ioana!
Thank you. So there you get a bit of a sense of that we've had some really interesting insights. We're taking away some actions. We have a new sense of each other, or a different sense of each other, or a renewed sense of who we could be together, and we're passionate about some stuff. I want to thank you for your attention and your energy during this time. It's been wonderful to work with you. And I want to pass to John to introduce our last speaker.